sun climbed higher, Sila and Hooper followed the river's gentle curve. The forest was quiet now, as if it were holding its breath. Amid the fallen leaves, near the water's edge, sat an old turtle, still and calm, his eyes reflecting the ripples of the stream. Sila knelt beside the turtle and gently placed a leaf over the cracks in his shell. Sila welcomed the turtle, and they began talking to her about what had happened. The turtle told them that the storm had taken her home and her strength, and that she had nothing left to give. Sila and Hooper were saddened and decided to help her regain her happiness. Hooper poured a little water to clean the mud from around him. The turtle smiled faintly, a soft, weary smile that carried more warmth than sunlight. A small ray of golden light broke through the trees, landing on the turtle's shell. The river sparkled again, and the air filled with the scent of renewal. For a brief, quiet moment, the world seemed at peace once more. The days that followed were full of work and laughter. The storm had taken much from the forest, but it could not take their spirit. Sila and Hooper woke each morning to the sound of hammers made from stones and sticks, as animals worked side by side to rebuild what had been lost. A chorus of cheerful sounds filled the air, the rustle of leaves, the splashing of the river, the chatter of monkeys carrying twigs, and the flutter of wings high above. Rabbits dug small tunnels for warmth. The raccoons gathered food. The deer and the turtle helped carry logs together, moving slowly but surely, like the heartbeat of the forest returning to life. All the animals worked hard and actively to restore nature's smile and return the waters to their natural course. Under the rising sun, they painted the new shelters with colors from flowers and berries. The once dark forest now shimmered with light, pinks, yellows, and greens blending together. The laughter of the animals echoed through the trees like music. For the first time since the storm, the forest truly smiled again. As the final shelter stood tall, Sila looked to the horizon, where the first light of a new dawn began to glow. When the final home was rebuilt, the forest fell silent, but it was no longer the silence of sadness. It was the quiet of peace, of harmony returning. As dawn broke, golden rays of sunlight streamed between the trees, painting everything in shades of hope and life. The river shimmered like liquid glass, and the songs of the birds filled the morning air once more. They stood side by side on a small hill, looking over the forest below. The animals moved freely again, hopping, flying, and playing among the green leaves. Even the old turtle rested happily by the river, his shell glistening under the morning sun. The music swells, where the sun rises higher and the clouds drift away. A rainbow forms in the distance, and the forest glows with color. As evening fell over the forest, the sky turned soft and golden. Sila and Hooper sat together by the riverside, watching the light fade into twilight. The forest, once wounded and broken, now glowed with peace and life. Sila opened her small notebook and began to write. Her words glowed softly under the starlight. The storm didn't come to break us. It came to remind us how strong kindness can be. She smiled, closing her notebook gently. As the screen faded to night, fireflies danced through the air, tiny sparks of hope lighting up the darkness.